Welcome student. Let us see first definition of 1 coulomb. What is coulomb? Coulomb is the unit of electric charge. It may be the microcoulomb, it may be the picocoulomb and nanocoulomb also. Okay, we have to define what do you mean by the 1 coulomb from Coulomb's law. Okay, therefore recall first Coulomb's law. What is the Coulomb's law? F is equal to the 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 upon r square. The force between the two charges separated by a distance r in vacuum is given by the Coulomb's law. Okay, and this is the force between the 2 point charges. It may be the attractive force or repulsive force. Okay, here 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 is 9 into 10 raised to 9 q1 q2 upon r square. If you put the value of epsilon 0, 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12 in SI system, 4 pi, pi value constant 3.142, always take the value of pi is 3.142, not only the 3.14. Okay, therefore we get this equation 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 is equal to the 9 into 10 raised to 9 in SI unit. Okay, if here q1 is equal to the q2 is equal to 1 coulomb and r is equal to 1 meter, जर 2 पॉइंट चार्जेस मधलं डिस्टन्स जर 1 मीटर असेल म्हणजे आर स्क्वेअर सुद्धा काय झालाय 1 मीटर असेल तर एफ इज इक्वल टू द 9 into 10 raised to 9 and from this substitution you can define the what do you mean by the 1 coulomb. Therefore 1 coulomb is the amount of charge which when placed at a distance of 1 meter from another charge of same magnitude, दोन्ही चार्जचे मॅग्निट्यूड काय असणार आहे सेम असणार आहे, in vacuum experiences a force of 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton. This is the definition of 1 coulomb. See this again. 1 coulomb is the amount of charge which when placed at a distance of 1 meter from another charge of same magnitude in vacuum experiences a force of 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton. This is the definition of 1 coulomb. Okay, coulomb is the unit of charge. It may be the microcoulomb. Microcoulomb ची पॉवर किती असते 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb. It may be the picocoulomb, it 10 raised to minus 12. It may be the nanocoulomb, 10 raised to minus 9 coulomb. Okay, then see the one example related to this. Okay, charge on an electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Okay, therefore in solution we have given the data is equal to the charge on electron. Therefore 1 electron, value of 1 electron is equal to the 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Okay, then how many electrons are required to accumulate a charge of 1 coulomb? 1 कुलम मध्ये किती इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हे ॲक्युमुलेट होऊ शकतात हे आपल्याला या प्रॉब्लेम्स मध्ये फाइंड आउट करायचं. सिंपल प्रॉब्लेम आहे. देअरफॉर 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन इज इक्वल टू द 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Therefore we can write down 1 coulomb is equal to the 1 electron upon 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. Okay, 1 coulomb is equal to 1 electron. This is here denominator la येईल ही 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. Okay, therefore 1 coulomb is equal to the 0.625 into 10 raised to plus 19. If you calculate this 1 upon 1.6 मी डायरेक्ट लिहिलेली आहे ती. तुम्ही जर लॉग टेबलने कॅल्क्युलेट केली तर ती किती येते 0.625 into 10 raised to 19. Therefore 1 coulomb is equal to the 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 electrons. 18 electrons. We get this answer. 1 coulomb is equal to 6.25 into 10 raised to 18. So as it is हे आन्सर ठेवले तर इट इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट आणि हे दोन्ही करेक्ट आहे. फक्त मी इथं पॉवर एकनी तर कमी केली आणि हे डेसिमल पॉइंट हे केला. Therefore 1 coulomb is equal to the 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 electrons are required to accumulate a charge of 1 coulomb. 1 coulomb एवढा चार्ज ॲक्युमुलेट करण्यासाठी किती इलेक्ट्रॉनची गरज आहे तर 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 electrons. Okay, therefore this is the important problem. Now next point is principle of superposition. It is related with a forces acting on the charge. Therefore principle of superposition state that when a number of charges are interacting, then the resultant force acting on a particular charge is equal to the vector sum of all the charges. Principle of superposition state that when number of charges are interacting, then the resultant force acting on a particular charge is equal to the vector sum of individual charges. Therefore you can write F1 is equal to the net charge is equal to. आता here see this first diagram. आपण डायग्राम मध्ये काय दाखवलेले this is the Q1. This Q1 is placed, charge Q1 is placed at A1. Charge Q2 is placed at A2. Charge Q3 is placed at A3. Charge Q4 is placed at A4. Now here we have shown as there are the two charges, then according to the Coulomb's law there may be the force of attraction or repulsion depending of the types of charges. बरोबर का लाईक चार्जेस आहे का अनलाईक चार्जेस आहे त्याच्यावर तो फोर्स हा डिपेंड असणार आहे. Therefore the force acting on Q1 from Q2 is equal to the F12. Now force acting on Q1 due to the Q3 is F13. The force acting on Q1 due to the Q4 is F14. Okay, according to the Coulomb's law, therefore we can write down F1 vector is equal to the F12 plus F13 plus F14 vector dash dash dash. Okay, F1 vector is equal to the F12 vector plus F13 vector plus F14 vector. Therefore what is the F12 vector? Use the Coulomb's law. What is the Coulomb's law? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 upon r12 square into the r21 cap. Here r21 cap is the unit vector directed from q2 to q1. What is this r21 vector? R21 vector, or it is the unit vector directed from q2 to q1. Okay. Similarly, you can write F13 and F14. What is the F13? F13 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q3 upon r13 square into r31 cap. Similarly, F14 vector is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q4 upon r14 into r41 unit vector. Okay, हे जे आपण फिगर मध्ये दाखवलेले आहे. Therefore, say this is equation number 1. Put all these value in equation 1. Therefore, resultant force is equal to the 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 upon r12 r21 cap plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q3 upon r13 square r31 cap plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q4 q1 q4 upon r14 square into r41 unit vector. Okay, therefore F1 vector, it is the resultant vector, resultant force, okay, which is acting on a q1 is equal to the 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 in bracket q1 q2 upon r12 r21 cap plus q1 q3 upon r13 square r31 cap plus q1 q4 upon r14 square into r41 cap. Okay, all these are r21 cap, r31 cap, r41 cap are the unit vectors. Okay, therefore we get this equation. Therefore F1 vector is equal to the 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0, and last equation is summation of S. We get here summation of q0 qn into rn upon rn vector, rn square. Then this is the general equation of a principle of superposition of number of charges. Okay, therefore this equation state that if the number of charges are interacting, then the resultant force acting on a particular charge is equal to the sum of individual charges. And here the Rn vector is the unit vector directed from the n charge to the test charge q0. Here q0 is the test charge where n goes from small n goes from 1 to capital N. Okay? This is the all about the principle of superposition. Okay? Therefore, definition of 1 coulomb is important. It is the unit of charge की त्याचे वेगवेगळे युनिटसुद्धा तुम्हाला माहीत पाहिजे. स्मॉलेस्ट युनिट, मायक्रोकुलम, नॅनोकुलम अँड पिकोकुलम. ओके. अँड नेक्स्ट पॉईंट is the principle of superposition. Okay, with this let us stop here.